Ivan, long career already, but you're still in your young ages actually. You were at the first Olympic Games. What was that experience like?
Oh, for me, it was the best race I ever did, because it was like a big prize for me about after 5-6 years of hard training. I was 21 years in Sydney, but yeah, I feel like I had a big experience in that moment. But that's not true, because I was learning. But it was a amazing race because like 200,000 spectators in that course. Yeah, in Australia, the triathlon is one of the best sports, so it's a different feeling than racing, maybe in a World Cup in the middle of nowhere, I remember one race in Seoul, in a big city, but nobody was watching the race in live. So, yeah, I think Sydney is, for me, the best race I ever did.
And that was just the beginning. Then you became the first Spaniard to win the ITU World Gold. And then moved on. You had another 5th place at another Olympic Games, and then eventually switched to the longer distances very successfully. How was that change?
I think the change in the beginning was like a little bit difficult on the bike because you have to change your position, especially in from the road bike to time trial bike. But the feelings when I was running the first Ironman, I expect more or less that feelings, because I did long sessions before trying in Ironman, in 20 years training, you do a lot of things, so
yeah, you won your Ironman debut, and then you became 6th on Hawaii at your first attempt, and I think you were a little bit the dark horse. Do you think people will have an eye on you for next year?
Yeah, I think so, because I know all the competitors, so maybe the people around doesn't know exactly how the athlete is gonna race, but I know a lot of Doherty, Alexander, Kienle, and I know the young guys who is coming, so, but I think the spectators doesn't know exactly how you will run, but if you are running there, if you are in the start line, you know a lot of things,
Where do you see yourself leading into Hawaii then at the end of the year? Because if you listen around, a lot of people are saying you're in the next big thing on the long distance. Where do you see yourself?
Yeah, I'm training for that. Hopefully I will be in the podium next year. I'm trying to stay in a good line during my trainings from now to Hawaii. Don't wait for the summer, I'm training hard now. I'm training really good the bike, not really long but really well, because it's about the speed, not the endurance, Ironman, a lot of people talk to me and say, oh, it's so long, yeah, it's long, but it's really fast, the Ironman, so you must prepare to go fast, and it's what I'm doing now.
But it's still a long season to go there. You just had a nice little camp with a lot of age groupers here at the Sands Beach Resort. What's coming next for you?
Oh yeah, after this, maybe a couple of days, just training easy and don't talk too much to relax, because it's a little bit busy, this week. But the next race for me will be Monterey 70.3. And then I want to do a short race, Olympic race, maybe a World Series. Depends about the federation. And I'm focusing the speed, and after May, June, I will do an Ironman, Lanzarote, Austria, probably Austria. Lanzarote is so near from now, so I don't know. I prefer Austria, to go in a good shape and trying to stay near the podium,
Perfect. Well then, enjoy the few quiet days. Don't talk too much, and a good start into the season. Thank you.
Thank you.